Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my meet from CPU Nationals in Winnipeg. But before I talk about that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how my prep for this meet went since I didn't get a chance to film it for you guys. And basically, this was the first prep that I didn't have a coach. I did my own programming, and this was very beneficial for me in a lot of different ways. It made me learn a lot about myself as an athlete, and it was just a lot easier for me because as a perfectionist and a people pleaser, having someone to report to was very stressful for me because I didn't want to let them down, and I just really needed to do my own thing, not cut weight, eat as much as I needed to, rest when I needed to. I just needed to do my own thing and not worry about any numbers or anybody pressuring me to hit certain numbers. I just wanted to lift and have fun with it, and it really benefited me, not even just like mentally, but my numbers shot up more than they ever have before. This was my best training cycle ever. So now the day of the competition, I was so nervous, you guys. Like the entire day I was super anxious. But it's really weird. As soon as I got to weigh-ins and like the warm-up room and just like the competition platform, I was totally calm and collected. It's like I had to have like all my stress before, and then I was just like ready to just do the thing. Weigh-ins, I weighed in like at 55 kg. Everything was good. I went to the warm-up room, started warming up for squats. Squats were feeling like heavy, but I tried like not to get in my head about it because every time I squat like moderately heavy or anything, like it always feels, my warm-ups always feel heavy, but the heavier weights actually like tend to feel lighter for me. So it's all like a psychological thing. But I think I was still like a little bit scared of my opener because my squat went up a lot in a really short period of time, so my mind hasn't really caught up to where my numbers are at. So I was opening at 270 pounds, and to me that seemed like a lot since it's a 22-pound meet PR. My previous best in a competition is 248, and last time I opened with 231, I think. So it's still a huge jump from my previous opener, and so I think I was getting in my head about it because I was a little bit too shy on depth. So for those who aren't familiar with powerlifting, you have 3 judges, 2 on the side, 1 on the front, and you need to have at least 2 white lights to get a good lift. So I had 1 white light and 2 red lights on my first lift, but I was really happy with how I recovered from that because usually it would have really upset me because when stuff like that happens, it changes your whole plan for the day. It can make and break your meet depending on how you recovered from that. But usually it means that you're not going to get what you perceived for your expected third on squats, because if you jump up from what you did on your first and you don't get that one and you don't get any of your squats, then you're out of the competition. You have to have at least 1 of each lift for it to count. So it's really risky going up from your first if you don't get it. So most people will just retake the same attempt, but that means that you'd have to make a really big jump to get your third. So that pretty much makes it that your third is out of the question for that day, which sucks, but you know, it happens. So I wasn't too upset over it because, like I said, my squat has gone up a lot, and even just hitting these numbers in competition was a huge achievement for me, so I was really happy with that. So I went and did 270 again on my second, and it went really well. I got 3 white lights, sanked it, everything. It built my confidence up for the next one, but I wanted to play it safe, so we went for 280. I got that. It was good. It was a personal record. It was a 33-pound meet PR and a provincial record, so I was really happy with that. I've already hit that in the gym. I've hit 5 pounds more than that in the gym, I think twice, but I was really happy to hit that on the platform.
270 pounds.
So Elizabeth makes the call to increase her second attempt.
In the mix at 57, so she needs to get this lift in and on the board.
and then continue on with their day. It's a very defeating feeling missing your opening squad.
But it does tend to happen a lot in newer lifters. The nerves on that first one can just be overwhelming.
Very strong.
It looks like she owned that. Yeah.
Good lift, 3 white lights for Veronique.
She's going to give it her all here.
Missed 122 on her opener, came back, got it on her second, and now attempting a huge PB of 127.5.
Nice
with
fight.
ease, so she
Let's see what the judges
is
have to say. And
going
it's
to
3 white
be
lights. Congratulations on the record.
So next we move on to bench. Bench warm-ups went really well. I really enjoy benching on a comp bench because I'm used to Good Life benches, so it always feels a lot easier on a competition bench. So we opened at 148 pounds. That moved really fast. We jumped to 160 for my second attempt. That moved really fast too. We probably could have went for 170 on my third, but we played it safe and went for 165, which ties my gym PR, but it actually moved a lot faster than it did in the gym, which was nice. But I was really happy with that. That was another provincial record, and it's a 22-pound meet PR, so I was really happy with that.
That's like the perfect amount of thickness.
that used to be what it was, 67.5, 75.
Easy opener. Let's see what the judges say.
Cormier with 72.5 on the bar.
got
She's
this, let's
currently in second place ahead of Motobar and Lazar. So again, these from second to fourth place in this 57 weight class. These girls are it's gonna come
Easy
right
work
down
on
to
that second
whoever makes the
attempt.
most lifts.
And
A
she
solid
has the
second
provincial
attempt
record.
of vital importance, especially for the battle between second and third and fourth.
This is your record. Let's go. Very nice.
And
See what the judges have to say on that.
good lift for Cormier on that.
Next, we move on to deadlifts, the last lift of the day. My warm-ups for this went pretty well, except we mixed up my warm-ups for deadlifts. So instead of doing 265, which would have been my last warm-up, we did 255, which I had to jump like 30 pounds to 285 for my first attempt, because I could have done like 265 after we realized that I like messed the jump, but I feel like it just would have wasted more energy. So we did that big jump. So I was a little bit nervous about that, but once I did 285 and it moved really well, it built my confidence. So we went to 303 for my second attempt, which ties my previous meet PR, and that moved really well. So for my third, we went for 314, and this ties my previous gym best as well. And I got that with really good speed as well, and I was really happy with that.
Cormier is next. So to me, it looks like Motobar is chasing down second place, and she needs to be
Very
careful
nice.
to watch out what Oh, easy.
Very nice.
Easy. This
Everything you
will,
got,
if she
let's
makes
go.
this, she'll remain in second place. 142.5.
Big fight. Let's go. Up, up. Lock it out. Yeah.
Good lift for
Very
Veronique.
nice. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. Fantastic.
So that's it for my lifts. I ended up in second place in a really competitive 57 kg junior female class. So we were 6 incredibly competitive athletes in this class, and it meant a lot to me to be able to place, not because of the placing, but if you guys know anything about me or my story, you guys would know that last year at my first nationals, I was at a really bad place. I was in a really bad relapse with my eating disorder. I was cutting for 52 kg and I couldn't stop myself. I was just losing more and more weight and slowly fading away, and I was just in a really dark place and sabotaged all my progress and my chance at placing because of my eating disorder. And I ended up in fourth place, and I failed a lot of lifts that I should have been able to do. And it was really heartbreaking, and I had a really bad relapse with binge eating after the meet, and I wasn't able to enjoy myself at all, and it was just a really dark time for me. So it was really nice to be able to do this in a healthy place, both mentally and physically, and really put my recovery first, and to see all my hard work in recovery pay off like that was really heartwarming. And also to be able to just enjoy myself after the meet and just go with my friends, and we had like vegan donuts, vegan cinnamon rolls, pizza, we had nachos, like the list goes on, and I didn't feel guilty about a single thing, and it just felt really nice to be able to enjoy myself. And I still can't believe I'm even saying these words, but I qualified for Worlds, guys. I'm going to Worlds. My dream is literally going to Worlds, and I'm going. Like, what is life right now? But to be honest, what is life right now? The world's so crazy right now, and I don't even know, there's a lot of chances it might be postponed. And at this point, I'm hoping it is, because I don't have a home gym. I've been doing body weight workouts, and my gym's closed, and everybody's gym's closed, and June is coming up sooner than we know it, and this might go on for months, and we don't know when the gyms will open again. So I'm hoping it'll be postponed, because I'll have more time to save for it, more time to prep for it. But right now it's still in the open, and I'm so excited and so grateful to have this opportunity. I'm not taking any of it for granted. And it's so crazy to me, because before I started prepping for nationals, I didn't even think I had a chance of placing at nationals or even doing well at all. I knew I had to go up a weight class to put my recovery first, but I thought it was going to take a long time for me to build up my numbers. But it sounds dumb, but it's so crazy what your body can actually do when you're fueled, because my numbers went up more than half a year than they did in probably 2 years when I was cutting and restricting constantly. It's really exciting, and I'm definitely going to document this prep for you guys when it does start, because I don't know when that'll be, but I think it'll be really interesting to film that for you guys, and also for me to look back on, because this is a really crazy opportunity, and it's definitely going to be something I want to look back on in a few years from now. And I might film some videos, like some home workouts and stuff like that for you guys, if you guys are interested. If you guys have any suggestion for more videos, please leave them down below, because we all have a lot of time now. We're in self-isolation, so stay safe, stay healthy, guys, and I love you guys so much. Bye.